we're all losing somebody, man, at some point or another.
You wrote a song that dealt with the suicide of a friend of yours, back from Atlanta.
Oh sure, yeah. There's a tune. Maybe it'll come out one day. It's called called Tongue Tied, and that's the thing, man. You know, we all lose people,
yeah.
Right? And some are more famous than others, but it doesn't hurt any less, you know. So yeah, that when we were making this album, that we were in pre-production, and a good friend of mine, a blues guitar player in Atlanta, great guitar player and singer, Sean Costello, he killed himself, and he was one day shy of his 29th birthday, just in a hotel room, you know. He just got depressed. You know, it's one of those things, like, we never know exactly why, we never know all the specifics, and that's what's so crushing about it, you know, that we'll never understand, you know.
The question, are there certain key tracks that you say on this album? What during the recording you say, well, these tracks, they really defined the way we were working to...
What was that?
Well, the song is, well, there are 11 songs on the album.
Yeah.
Are there certain key tracks on the album that you say, well, those define the album for me, and that were important tracks to record?
No, to me it's the whole thing. I mean, we try to, we operate pretty much like we always have, you know. We try to make a complete album.
Right.
This album, there was a lot to talk about.
Right.
For 14 years, we never said anything.
That's right.
And so there's a lot's happened individually and collectively in 14 years. So to me, that record, if you paid, you know, it touches on a lot of those things, and it's probably better than any bio that you could read if you listen to it, you know.
Yeah, it really runs the gamut, you know.
And why did you choose, well, the song Back Gives Way to Blue, why did you choose this song to be the album title?
It just seemed fitting, and when we were talking about, you know, what should we name the album, we kind of all agreed that would be the first thing that popped in my head, and Jerry's, and Mike's, and probably yours. It just
kind of seems to sum up the narrative arc of the record. You know, it's the last statement on the album, and it crystallizes so much about what the record is about, which is kind of doors closing but new doors opening. You know, you're saying goodbye to a certain way of life. You're saying goodbye to people that you love. In that case, that song specifically was written for Layne, but you know, again, the feelings are going to be universal, as with any good piece of music. And so, you know, the whole record is about moving through tragedy, getting up off your knees and keep moving. You know, a bone breaks and it kind of heals over even stronger than it was before. The whole album is about a lot of hard-won wisdom that I think we've all had to attain in order to come together to do this. So it's about their journey before deciding to continue the band. It's also about our journey since we decided to continue the band. That whole process is in the record, and Black Gives Way to Blue, the song, kind of just, you know, like I said, it just seems to sum it up, you know, in a nice way, and it seemed to make a nice title to kind of pinpoint exactly what the whole thing is about. You know, you can make all kinds of metaphors about, you know, night giving way to day and all sorts of things, man. You know, I mean, even what's going on in the world. We've even joked about what's going on politically with Obama. You know, like black president winning for the blue party after years of red party rule in the States, and the kinds of you know, hope and light that at least, you know, we think it's given the world. And so it's about new possibilities in the face of the bad things that happen to us all. You know, we're all losing somebody, man, at some point or another. You know.
So, well, the next album will be before 2023.
I can't guarantee that. We might stick with the formula every 14 years. Come out with our walkers.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.